Well, basically, at CK, what we do is we receive the orders from kitchen managers in various different forms, process them, and order the food from the suppliers and send it out to the houses. That's our main function, is supplying food service.
Cheese, bulk, cheddar, mild. That is the type of cheese that we carry here at CK. Up here at the top, those are all the houses in the co-op system. So, as you go down the spreadsheet, you can see how many pounds of each cheese each house ordered. So it's very easy. ATH, that is African American themed house. So I look at this sheet and I think to myself, hey, they want 2.5 pounds of mild cheddar. And that's what I do. I deliver the goods.
We also do a lot of trainings and safety and sanitation stuff. We supply the houses with all of the chemicals they use to clean and stuff like that too.
Hi, I'm Alex, and I am the kitchen manager at Castro. This is my second semester, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about what we do and the ordering process for food. So the first thing you should know is that orders are done 3 days a week. Mondays are the huge order. They include the Costco runs, all of the non-perishables, cheese for the upcoming Friday up through the next Wednesday. Same with seeds and nuts and dried fruit. It includes a bunch of other orders, bread also, and then there's also orders done on Wednesday and Fridays, and those are just dairy, meat, and produce. So most of the orders are done online, which is pretty awesome and is pretty convenient for us, but then there's also some paper forms. Non-perishables is always on paper that we have to turn in, and the same with produce. And some other things that I do, obviously I order the food for the house, and all of the kitchen managers at all of the houses will do that. One of the other things I do is like organize the cooks at the beginning of the semester, and then personally for Castro, we have them make menus every week, so I would get their menus in advance of the weeks that they're cooking.
What do you think are some of the most important things for a new co-opper to know about CK?
I think probably the most important thing for a new co-opper to know would be that CK is staffed by 3 people regularly. A 4th position is working on being approved, but basically we rely on the members to help us to make the deliveries happen. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't realize. How reliant we are on work shifters to come and do their shifts. If a lot of work shifters start blowing their shifts, then CK can't run.
What are you doing with all these mushrooms, Sid?
Oh, wow. I'm measuring out the mushrooms according to what house wants what, and then I put them in a paper bag, not plastic, and put them in this bin. Negative.
So when something goes wrong, like let's say a house was shorted on bread, how does that usually happen?
Alex, we're out of bread.
What?
There are a lot of different ways that can happen. First of all, I guess we could get shorted the bread from the supplier or the distributor. They could send us the wrong order or not enough, not what we ordered. So there could be a miscommunication or some kind of problem there. The other thing could be that the people packing the bread could mispack. They could not pack enough or pack it for the wrong house. That does happen from time to time. We try to do our best to double check everything between the time it gets packed and gets onto the truck. And then, there could also be work shifters who are missing, so that the job doesn't get done, or it gets done by somebody who wasn't properly trained, or the delivery could be late or not happen one day because there's not a driver available.
Why are we having corn on the cob?
Well, I'm doing produce orders right now, and corn on the cob's just not in season yet. It doesn't come in until mid to late summer. So, here's what I can get you that is in season. Tomatoes just came in, local in California.
Kitchen managers are pretty good about getting all kinds of different food. I think that a lot of the kitchen managers, depending on the house's makeup, will try to get as much organic stuff as possible. We generally purchase all organic produce except when it is cost prohibitive. If the organic local stuff is really expensive at the beginning or the end of a season especially, then we will sometimes default to conventionally grown produce.
Some dirty carrots, which means they're organic. Delicious oranges, the most delicious oranges, and I'm not kidding. They're so juicy.
We get our food from a lot of different places. Companies like Cisco and Buy-Right. That's where we get a lot of our basic staples and supplies from. We also work with a couple organic distributors, one being Falcon Foods and another being UNFI or Mountain People. Those are two of our biggest organic suppliers. And natural foods. Then our produce we mostly get from Veritable Vegetable, which is a produce distribution company that mainly deals with organic produce. They do have some conventionally grown stuff available, like mushrooms and stuff like that are really expensive organically. Then we also get produce directly from a couple of farmers in the area.
And what type of budget are we on?
Right now, I think the food budget for the houses is $4.96 or 98 cents or somewhere around there. It's just under $5 per person per day. So that means that with $5, kitchen managers are expected to feed one person 3 meals a day.